You guys ready for this one? I haven't done this in like 2 years. This should be very fun. Yo, how's it going everyone? My name is Fripey and welcome to another video. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we're reacting to scary videos. Again, I haven't done this in 2 years. Last time I did it, I think I reacted also to Nuke's Top 5. There was a good jump scare in it. I recently restarted watching like these type of scary ghost videos caught on camera and shit, or rather reactions to them. And I was like, I really want to do another one of these. So I think this should be fun. I hope you guys enjoy it. I really like watching these videos, but again, the same disclaimer as last time. I'm going to go in with the same type of skepticism of this shit might be fake kind of attitude. So bear with me with that one. This is top 5 scary ghost videos to scream along to. If I don't scream, I'm just going to assume that this is already bullshit. So let's see where this goes. Enjoy.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera, followed home. Now, longtime viewers of my channel might remember that almost 1 year ago, I featured a series of videos by a young Dutch woman named Sabia L. Sabia claimed that her
I don't. I'm sorry, but I don't. This is probably... Man, see, now I think I should go and watch those. But we're gonna... I really want to do this like make this a series of reacting to ghost series. Or like to ghost videos. If you guys like them, I'm going to make this into a series because I enjoy watching these videos. And I really enjoy trying to see if something's fake or not. But most of the time I think they're fake unless I can't explain some shit. But if you guys enjoy it and if you guys want it, this will be a series. Let's go.
apartment in the Netherlands was haunted by something that lurked in the shadows. Something dark and sinister.
Kijk, zie. Jezus. Poes gaat er ook al vandoor.
I paused it right then when the fucking shit went off. The cat's doing the smart thing. It's leaving. Get out. Why? Let me find something that's like nearby. This, the remote control to the fucking lights. If this started moving towards me, you think I would just be like, yeah, no, come closer. Let's come hang out. You know what I would be? Jumping out that fucking window. That's what I would be.
Poes gaat er ook al vandoor.
Smart cat.
Oh. Oh my god.
Oh no, go towards it. No.
As time went
Rah. Nah, bruh. Nah. I'd be fucking running. I'd be running. You know, like running. Usain Bolt ain't got shit on me compared to the fucking way I would run out the fucking house if I saw that. Especially if I know I'm alone and I see some shit just, hello, pick out the nah. I call bullshit because there is no way you'd be just so calm like if that would happen. Ain't no way. No way.
Normal activity in Sabia's apartment intensified, becoming so terrifying that Sabia began to live in abject fear of whatever evil.
Just leave! I swear to God, every time I watch these videos, it's like, oh, they started to be so scared and afraid and living with this fear. Just go! I swear to God, am I the only one who has like this normal guy logic? Like this any normal person would just be like, huh, shit's flying around the house. I'm scared. Why don't I just leave? Now, don't get me wrong. I understand that sometimes it's hard to move out of a place or it's hard to find another place, but hey, nah, I have a bunch of friends here. I'd just be like, can I crash at your place until I find something? Because I ain't going back there. Ain't no way. Like, there's solutions. I feel like there's always a solution to this kind of stuff. And nah, why would you bear with that? I don't get it. I don't get it. Maybe I'm insensitive, but nah.
presence might be haunting her home.
Licht elke keer. Oh.
Even the ghost tells you to fuck off. Why won't you take its advice? At this point, it's like you have so many what should I call, so many signs to just leave. Like subtle shit, like shit moving, someone appearing, stuff like that. And the ghost is so annoying, like, hey yo, bruh, just leave. Like, this is what I'm trying to tell you, just fuck off. It was.
Oh, Jezus.
But that's another. Did she translate it? Because it's another language, isn't it? I didn't.
Dat was een stem. Dat was een stem. Oh, Jezus.
9 months ago, Sabia L suddenly just stopped posting to YouTube entirely, leaving her concerned fans and followers wondering just what happened. But
Maybe
then,
she got a
just
conscience
3
and she
months ago,
left.
Sabia made a surprise return to her YouTube channel. She posted only one short video. The
About?
post was a positive one, letting her followers know that she had finally saved up enough money to move out of her terrifying haunted apartment. The 30-second video shows Sabia giving one final walkthrough of the empty apartment. Her
Oh, the old
optimistic
one.
video title proclaimed, "Last video, haunted apartment in the Netherlands. No more poltergeist activity for me."
About damn time.
As you might guess, Sabia L's nightmarish story did not end there. Sabia says that she experienced months of peace and relaxation in her new home. But then strange and disturbing things began to happen all over again. The odd events quickly became more and more unsettling.
Oh, for
One
fuck's
night,
sake.
the lights in her hallway begin to flicker, so she pulls out her phone and begins to record. She encounters something absolutely horrifying.
Dat licht knipperde weer aan en uit in de hal.
Oh, it's Christmas time. Maybe the ghost missed you and it was like, hey, it's Christmas. Hello, maybe it's gonna leave. I'm just kidding, but like, come on. Now, at this point, I wouldn't know what to do, honestly. If I leave and shit starts happening again, I'd just be like, I don't fucking exercise me or something, because damn, I don't know.
In het nieuwe huis.
Okay. Is the mouse moving laggy for you guys as well, or is it just for me? Nah, I don't think this is real.
Oh, ik durf niet.
I mean, understandable, to be honest. Quite understandable if you think about it. Is there something in the door? Or am I...
Ik durf niet.
Or is that just light reflecting? That there, I think it's just light reflecting. I hope the mouse is not like laggy for you guys as well. I hope it's just because I'm recording with OBS. Okay. I have a feeling something's gonna show up in the mirror. Just like an intuition, let's call it that. Let's just call it intuition.
Verdorie. Helemaal klaar mee.
What? Oh. I don't know, guys. I don't know what to say. Oh, come on! I missed that. I missed that.
Oh.
Oh, no, that's fine. Go in the dark. Of course you're gonna go in the dark. That's so smart. That's so smart. If you're gonna die, just die where nobody can fucking see you. Ah.
Ik durf echt niet.
So...
Donderop, ik ga daar niet naartoe. Ik bel wel iemand.
Did you see it?
Mm-mm.
Sabia turns away from the hallway
I
as the
missed
light
that.
fixture suddenly moves on its own.
I
When
missed what she
turns
saw in the
back,
hallway.
The hall light has gone out again, and something dark and menacing
Oh.
seems to be waiting there for her. Whatever it is then seems to charge up the stairs, but understandably, Sabia does not follow.
I think that's the first smart thing she did. Like, no, actually, no, the first smart thing she did was leave the old house. This was the second one. The reason I think this is stupid is because supposedly the ghost said, "Go away, you don't belong here," in the old house. And now she moved here, and this shit is like happening again. So I'm like, if the ghost wanted you to leave and you did, why the fuck would it follow you? This is either this is the dumbest ghost ever, or this is bullshit. Notice how I didn't even give the possibility of this being real, because I am ignorant and I still want to sleep.
Oh.
It could be, I don't know.
Sabia L believes that the dark, malevolent being that haunted her old apartment has now followed her to her new home.
But it don't make
But
sense.
What do you think?
It
Let
doesn't
me
make
know
sense because
down
it
in
said
the
go
comments.
away. Why would it
If you liked
follow?
this video as well as all of Sabia L's
She
past
did what the ghost
terrifying
wanted.
encounters over on her channel, Sabia L.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good.
A window to the soul.
I'm gonna try not to
So
pause
this
too
is a
much as
story
well,
that
because
starts
it's been
weird
a lot
and
already,
just
and I don't want
gets
this episode to be
weirder.
like 40 minutes.
But first, a little bit of history. Way back in 1679, Irish Catholic priest Oliver Plunkett was arrested for supporting the Catholic faith, which at the time was considered a serious criminal offense by the English monarchy. He was held in Newgate Prison in London before being executed. And so here's where things get really weird. Over 240 years later, in 1921, Oliver Plunkett's head, yes, just his head, was brought to St. Peter's Church in Drogheda, Ireland, where it was put on display in a garish, ornately decorated glass box. The St. Peter's Church also placed on display the prison door of Oliver Plunkett's jail cell from Newgate Prison, where Plunkett was held for 8 months before his execution. YouTube user Vicky Bramshaw was on vacation when she visited St. Peter's Church in Drogheda, Ireland. She is recording the exhibit of Oliver Plunkett's jail cell door when she catches something absolutely unnerving.
This is the door of the cell in Newgate Prison, where St. Oliver Plunkett was imprisoned for 8 months.
He's a very interesting figure.
Ah, I saw that. I see that.
He was one of the first ecumenical Christian priests.
There is a small opening in the ancient jail cell door, and some pale, ghostly face just seems to peek out of it at them.
I can't see if
Vicky
it's a
says she
face.
has no idea what this face could be. She says she has no knowledge of visual effects to fake something like this, and she didn't even notice the face until she reviewed her footage later.
Is it a
So
face?
is this the ghost of Oliver Plunkett still peering from his old jail cell door? Or is it just a very, very odd trick of the light? You decide.
I don't know.
Before
But I
we
don't
move
see a
on to the
face
next
there.
Video, if you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com. The Haunting Tales of Chernobyl. On April
Ooh,
26, 1986, reactor number 4 in the Chernobyl nuclear power plant exploded, resulting
Yeah,
in the
we
worst
know.
nuclear catastrophe in
Trust us,
history.
we know.
A total of 117,000 people were evacuated, but many suffered horrific tragic deaths as lethal levels of radiation swept over the countryside. To this day, the land around the reactor is still highly radioactive.
Wasn't the last episode where I got jump scared also somewhere like near Chernobyl? On God, I swear to God, if there's like another mutant man hanging around in the woods again, like this is just gonna become a trend.
It has been deserted for over 35 years. Italian paranormal investigators Paolo, Debbie, Jack, and Simone from the YouTube channel Pit Paranormal Investigation have the unique opportunity to explore and investigate the abandoned ghost towns surrounding the Chernobyl power plant. Experienced tour guide Alex safely escorts the group through the dangerous area. The Pit team begins their journey in Pripyat, the city closest to the Chernobyl power plant. The nervous investigators soon realize that they have to conduct their investigation in an entirely different way than normal. as everything around them is highly contaminated with radioactive fallout.
I mean,
E
everybody
dobbiamo
kind of knows that.
completamente cancellare tutte le abitudini che abbiamo.
Tutte. Ed è una cosa
È
difficilissima.
difficilissimo, ma anche solo appoggiare uno zaino momentaneamente per terra.
Non si può.
Non si può. Appoggiare, non lo so,
Non
un
puoi legarti
ginocchio
la
per
scarpa,
terra per
ecco.
legarti la scarpa. Non si può. Raga, è veramente una cosa difficile.
Guardate, solo
But you're standing on the ground. Like, aren't you gonna have to throw your shoes away then after this? Since it's the ground is so radioactive. I might be just very stupid with this, but you can't place a backpack on the ground. You can't sit on your knee to tie your shoe, but the shoe is already touching the ground. So won't you have to just like throw that away? I don't know. Maybe I'm just stupid, but it makes sense to me. It would make sense in my head.
così, cioè questo è un contatore Geiger, misura le radiazioni. Solo per dirvela brevemente, siamo a 1,40.
I don't know what those numbers mean, by the way.
Notate che la soglia massima è 0,30.
Now, most of the abandoned
And you're sitting there without a fucking mask? If the threshold is not 0.30, but you're at 1.5, and you're not even wearing a mask, don't you think that's a little bit, I don't know, life-threatening? Just saying. Again, it makes sense in my head. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I'm very stupid. Let's make something very clear. I'm very stupid. I don't know this sciencey shit. So whatever makes sense in my head, it may very well be the dumbest thing that anybody has ever said. So it's like small disclaimer here. Stupid person on the screen. Just saying.
buildings in Pripyat are extremely dangerous to enter, so it's illegal to go inside most structures. For this reason, investigator Paolo has brought along a small remote-controlled car with an attached GoPro. He carefully drives it into one of the abandoned structures as he records. After a bit of exploring with
I
the
thought you're
RC
not allowed to
car,
put
he
shit on the
stops it
ground.
inside and leaves the camera recording in an attempt to capture anything out of the
I
ordinary.
don't want to pause it, but
When they review their footage, the team is shocked.
what do I know? Maybe I'm just nitpicking discrepancies and but that could be their
Now, as I mentioned before, Paolo and his team are all outside and no one is allowed into this building.
Yeah, but how
So
far did the...
what is this? A strange shadow moves from right to left, seemingly followed by two other strange shadow anomalies.
Like the three guys outside. I don't know how deep this GoPro camera went in the building. But I'm just saying, like a shadow followed by two others, like the three guys standing outside.
Soon the investigators are forced to leave the area, as they can only be exposed to the high radiation level for a limited time. Another night, and the Pit Paranormal team has the unique opportunity to explore the abandoned old Chernobyl hospital. Obviously, the building was the site of intense tragedy and suffering, as many
But they went back. I don't think the radiation from the previous day just went away overnight, did it? Again, am I just being stupid with this? Or am I don't know. I feel like if you're standing like, say, I don't know, an hour in there, the radiation that, say, affected you over that time, I don't think it just goes away overnight. Right? I might be embarrassing myself to like a totally different level on this video. Because there's a lot of like sciencey, smart shit that a lot of people might know. And that everybody's gonna be like, that's common knowledge, you dumbass.
passed away here during the Chernobyl meltdown. It is said that their spirits still haunt the hospital. The Pit team brings all of their equipment, hoping to properly investigate the hospital and maybe even make contact with any spirits that might inhabit the building.
So they're
What
inside
they
the building now.
capture is truly bizarre.
I'm just gonna shut up. Still no masks inside the building.
L'hai sentito? L'hai sentito? L'hai sentito?
Cos'era? Cos'era?
Ok, l'avete sentito?
Sì, ma di brutto era di là. Di là sì, sembrava uno strumento con qualcosa che si spostava.
Qua dentro.
Arrivava da quella.
I thought somebody hit, like, something hit her jacket because it sounded like the padding from the puffer jacket. Didn't it? I don't know. Skepticism, everybody. That's skepticism right there, by the way.
A strange, unexplained sound startles the Pit Paranormal team. Paolo grabs his thermal camera and starts to record. What happens next is downright chilling.
He really loves that, by the way, that chilling phrase. And terrifying and bizarre.
Ma che rumore era?
Allora, a me è sembrato un oggetto che si spostava, ma perché ci sono tanti oggetti qua?
No, però potrebbe essere.
Oh, we didn't really see.
Nel corridoio, perché noi eravamo in una stanza.
So what happens?
Non ho capito, non so, sicuramente era. Raga, voi due siete i nostri occhi, Paul. Anche te già che siete i nostri occhi. Perché io vedo ben poco.
Chi c'è? C'è qualcuno qui? Vuoi avvicinarti?
I ain't seen nothing.
Cosa? Raga, cosa? Il muro, cosa? Davanti
What, that little dot there?
davanti a Simo a destra. Questo ha formato, raga.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I think I saw it.
Raga, ha formato una persona.
No, it didn't. Shut up. Liar. I didn't see nothing.
Si è formata una persona lì. Ma stai scherzando? Lì. Hai filmato, alla fine.
Everything was blue.
Bisogna il rec. Si è formata una persona, io dico una sagoma bianca con
I
testa
didn't see
spalle
nothing.
lì davanti.
But that could be anything, because if... I don't know how these hit cameras work, actually, but... Nah, that's reaching. They're reaching over there, because that's nothing. It's absolutely
A creepy
nothing.
figure seems to appear but can only be seen through the thermal camera. Inexplicably, the figure seems to emit more and more heat.
No, it
Paolo and
doesn't.
cameraman Simone approach the apparition, and they discover something terrifying.
Told you he loves those phrases. I swear that was just nothing. They're reaching with that one. What the fuck is that? Are those footsteps?
Porca vacca. Stai scherzando? La porta. È chiusa, tu sei chiusa. Non chiusa. Mi sembra che abbiano anche ripresa. Perché mi stavo girando per venire a prenderti in faccia. E mi sembra che l'ho anche ripresa che stava chiudendo io lontano. Non l'ho chiusa io.
Paolo and Simone are shocked as the thermal camera reveals footprints on the floor in the room right next to where the figure appeared.
Oh, I thought that was the wall. I thought he was recording the wall and there were footprints on the wall. My bad. My bad, everybody.
The door slams shut and locks, separating Debbie and cameraman Jim.
How do you know it locks? What? I mean, I can understand it getting shut, but how do you know it locked? It's fucking detail added there for no reason. You don't know.
Jack. And now, they too encounter something terrifying out in the hospital hall.
Do tell.
C'è qualcuno che ci sta prendendo in giro? Non ci vuole far paura?
C'è qualcuno. Chi c'è?
Cos'era?
Jack.
Arriva da quella porta, c'è una porta socchiusa, Debbie.
Jack, c'è qualcuno.
Arriva da
How do
quella
you
porta lì.
know?
Arriva da quella porta lì. Arriva da quella porta lì, è socchiusa.
C'è una voce.
Did you hear it?
No.
The two nervous investigators capture a deep, breath-like voice on camera.
Cos'era? Porta lì. Arriva da quella porta lì, è socchiusa.
C'è una voce.
Eventually, the team is reunited and they leave Chernobyl believing that they did in fact make contact with some of the ghosts of Chernobyl's past.
I don't think so.
I highly recommend that you check out Pit Paranormal's 8-part Chernobyl series. All 8 videos have subtitles in multiple languages.
I don't think
including
so.
English.
I call bullshit on that one. For
excessively
so many reasons, by the way. There's so many discrepancies with what they said at the beginning that we're not allowed to place stuff on the ground, yet we're gonna place this little toy on the ground. We're not allowed to go into the buildings, but we're gonna go into this hospital. We can't stay too much here because of the radiation, but we're gonna sit like I don't know how much time in this hospital. Like maybe there's discrepancies because of the cuts that he made in the video. Maybe the entire video has explanations for them, but from what I've seen, there's so many things that don't add up, and it's like contradicting the things that they said. So I don't know. Uh, for now, I'm pressing the bullshit button for the Chernobyl one. I'm really pressing the bullshit button for the Chernobyl one because again, they went into Chernobyl with that high radiation without any masks or anything like that. Maybe you can, but like again for a limited period of time. But it's like, oh, it's illegal to go into buildings, but we're gonna go into this hospital. You can't even place your knee or a backpack on the ground, but I'm gonna place this toy with a camera and drive it in, and then pick it up. You know, it's these things that bump heads that maybe make sense to the people that understand how all that radiation and all those places work, and I'm just again being ignorant a little bit, but you know, balance and scaling, I guess.
haunted. Now, if you're a regular Nuke Stop By viewer, you know that I featured the popular paranormal YouTube channel.
I've actually seen a bunch of clips from this one where it's this British guy who doesn't want to leave his house, and there's so much shit happening where stuff moves on its own. I think he got pushed at some point, like inside his room. I think his wife dipped, like his wife couldn't take it anymore, and she left because I haven't seen her in videos for a while. So I'm actually a little bit aware of what's going on with this one, but I'm pretty sure I haven't seen this clip of it yet. So let's see what happens. But again, I'm aware of this channel and the context behind it.
Really haunted many times. Homeowners Lee and his wife Stacy have experienced increasingly violent paranormal activity in their home in England for years now. And it just seems to keep getting worse.
I've seen these clips. I think this is before. Oh, nah.
Why?
What's up?
I'm back.
Lee's wife Stacy says that since the bed incident, she is so scared of the violent poltergeist in their house that she often just avoids sleeping in their home.
I'd stayed in the caravan a bit before that, but that was once
was
that
the end.
happened, I never went back in the house after that.
Over the 4 months since I last featured Really Haunted, Lee says that the activity in his home has only become more intense and frightening.
Yeah, but it always does. Every time he refeatured another one of their clips, it's the same where he says this has gotten worse. But at that point, again, why won't you just leave? Because I've seen they've got this I can remember what it's called, like a Kinect camera that can detect like humanoids, even if they can't be seen on the camera. It detects like the shape. They look like stick figures, and it detected this thing standing over the guy and knocking over the nightstand that's next to the bed. And I'm just like looking at all that. I'm thinking, what would I do? I don't care. I could be broke. I'd rather sleep outside in the car. I'd rather sleep anywhere, but in a house where I see some shit standing over me or pulling my wife's hair or pulling her out of bed. You know what? I don't care. We're just taking a mattress and we're going to sleep in the mall. I don't care. We're not sitting in the fucking house. I don't know. That's why I'm so skeptic about all these things. Because I doubt seeing all that happen, especially to your family, would just keep you in the house. I doubt that. Knowing how I would react if that was my family. My wife being pulled out of bed, like her hair being pulled, shit, seeing a figure that I can't physically see, but seeing on a camera that it stands over me and pulls over the nightstand, you know what I am? On the moon. That's what I'm moving. Instantly. I don't care. Fuck that. What the hell is that, a bag? Oh, it's a clothes thing.
Stop.
Yeah, that's gonna work, dickhead. It's been fucking months since you've just sat there. Oh, stop, and it didn't. You think it's gonna work?
Holy
Nothing about that is holy.
Lee says that he refuses to leave his home, regardless of the
Why?
extreme poltergeist
Why?
activity. But facing off against a malevolent spirit is not easy. Late one night, Lee hears noises outside his second-story bedroom. He gets up to investigate, but it did not go well.
In the meantime, we're gonna go for a national film.
Is that like a door or the window? Oh yeah, go check, Batman. Let's see what you find. How about that? You got pushed. How's that feel? You know what? You deserve it at this point. If you refuse to act against that, I think at this point you're just like, either you take it or don't complain about it. Or maybe it's the clout. What do I know? Maybe he doesn't want to leave because this is good for him. Who knows? Who knows? I don't want to be like disrespectful or anything. If this is actually real and it's happening, I hope it stops, or I hope they manage to fix it, or they can leave, or anything that would be better for them if this is real. But if this is real and you intentionally stay there, it's one of those things where, you know, something happens and you don't like that that thing keeps happening. But if you're not gonna do anything about it for it to change, then complaining about it won't do anything, you know? Again, if it's real, I really hope that it stops, or that whatever's better for them happens. If it's fake, then props, I guess, because it's really well made. But refusing to leave, if it's real and you're like, oh, I want it to stop, just, you know, act on it. Don't just complain, I guess.
Something's shaking door.
And yet you're so calm about it.
Something seems to violently push Lee, launching him backwards. And
I don't
whatever
know.
pushed him now
I don't know, guys.
wants in the room.
The noise. That's the attic. How can it be doing both at once?
So is Lee's house, quote, really haunted? As always, I leave that to you to decide.
I
For the full
don't
story
think
and
so.
Videos of Lee's encounter with the dark presence that terrorizes his home, I highly recommend checking out the YouTube channel Really Haunted.
And I'm basing
Unwell.
I'm basing my skepticism on simply the fact of him being so calm around all the shit that's happening. Some could argue that, oh, it's been happening for so long that he got used to it, but it's still like something pushes you that's not there and you fall to the ground. It would still shake you up quite a lot. Or maybe he's just good at like keeping his I don't know, like fear or uncomfortableness in check, I guess. But I don't know. Seems kind of dodgy a little bit to me. No disrespect, just my opinion.
Paranormal investigator Sandro Silva from the YouTube channel Casa Sobrenatural sets out to explore an abandoned home in Brazil The house is said to be extremely haunted by multiple dark spirits.
As all of
He's
them.
joined by his two friends, Macon and Climmerson, as they carefully walk through the rubble of the deserted structure.
That's another thing.
The
Always
air
go with
feels
more
heavy
people.
as the
Don't
team
ever go
reflects
to
on
this
the
kind of
ominous
shit like alone.
atmosphere.
I would always
Suddenly,
bring like a
they
group
get
of
an
people with me.
unexpected
3
fright.
people. We would be 3 people at least.
Energia muito
3
pesada,
plus.
mano. Essa casa é sinistra, muito cabuloso, cara. Assustador esse cara. Meu Deus do céu, Sandro. Sentiu o barulho, mano?
Aquele lá no fundo, cara. Caiu uma coisa no fundo, cara. Você escutou?
Cara, foi nitidamente. Quebrou, mano. Caiu, quebrou, mano. Assustador esse cara. Assustador esse cara. Assustador esse cara. Pesada.
Was it just me or was the reaction a little bit late? Skepticism, again.
Vocês viram que caiu uma teia ali, mano.
Nossa, foi nítido, cara. Quebrou, mano. Vou usar o pé daí, mano.
Mano, caiu a teia ali.
See? That's smart. Let's leave. Why are we here in the first place?
Nossa cabeça, é louco?
Tem alguma coisa aqui, cara, que não quer nós aqui, mano.
Não.
Clearly.
The three friends suspect a roof tile has fallen nearby and discuss whether it's safe to continue their investigation.
To be
But
fair,
before they can even reach
the roof looks very like unstable. A roof tile falling on its own doesn't seem like the weirdest thing to me by the looks of it. But again, we may never know.
discuss whether it's safe to continue their investigation. But before they can even reach a decision, things take a terrifying turn.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
passa, mano.
Footsteps.
Oh, oh,
Nossa, tô
I don't hear anything.
tá andando, mano. Você tá escutando?
I don't hear a goddamn thing.
Tem alguma coisa aqui, cara. Ai, cara.
What? Oh, I didn't even notice that. I can make out what it is. Back up. It looks like maybe a person, but it's quite small, isn't it? A kid? It's very not shaky, but bloody. Oh, okay, then now that's more stabilized. Okay. It looks like a kid, I think. Man, that'd be creepy. That's so fucking creepy. Jesus fucking Christ. About time.
Meu Deus do
Peace
céu,
out.
você não sabe o que eu vi ali, cara. Calma, cara. Eu vi um tear ali.
What do you mean calm down, dude? You just saw the ghost of a kid. See, I saw a child over there. Like I said, peace out. Just leave. Exits that way.
Ih, eu vi uma criança. Eu vi uma criança, Clemente. Claro, cara. Vocês não viram? Eu não vi nada. Meu Deus do céu, tinha uma criança.
Let me guess. It's gone. Right? It's gone, isn't it?
Aqui, cara.
Oh, it's not there anymore. What a surprise.
Primeira vez, cara. Mas que uma criança vai estar aqui, cara? Será que morreu uma criança aqui, cara?
Cara, mas já começou a cair uma teia, cara. Aí você grita que viu alguma coisa que... Eu claro que eu vou correr, mas eu não vi nada, cara.
The guy's smart. That guy's smart. Footsteps again. Where?
Tá andando, velho.
Tá andando, mano.
Nossa senhora, caiu uma telha ali, cara. Você tá doido, mano.
Another roof tile.
Cara, tem visagem aqui pra caramba, mano. Você tá doido, velho.
Sandro is shocked as he sees the pale apparition of a child right in front of him. He gathers his courage and checks out the area, but there's no one there.
Wow,
Then
what a
another roof
surprise.
tile falls, and the three friends just make a run for it.
Good.
So did the Casa Sobrenatural team capture the ghost
Good.
of a child?
That's
on
a
camera?
smart thing to do. Just leave.
Let me know what you think.
I'll let you know what I think. I think a lot of these might be fake. I'm really skeptical about the Chernobyl one because of all the, like I said, all the things that don't add up to me in details. But then again, they might be details that were left out, like cut out from the video for time. The one with the really haunted house where the guy says he simply refuses to leave the apartment. That one I don't understand, like, at all, because you've seen it, like that supposed thing, you've seen it, let's call it attack. It wasn't really an attack. It pulled his wife's hair and it pulled her out of bed. And now your wife doesn't sleep in the house. She sleeps, I think she said she slept in the caravan, right? I can't really remember. I think she said she slept in the caravan, or was it like a different bed? From what Nuke, like the guy said, the wife refused to sleep in the house after that. And it's a thing of like, it scares your wife so much. It goes after your family. Why won't you like take action to stop it? And the most logical option to me is just to move out. I just don't get that, and that's why I'm really skeptical about that one. Again, I don't mean any disrespect by it, it's just a little bit, something doesn't add up there to me. The one with, the very first one with the chick that moved out and the ghost went after her. The thing that jumped out to me was the fact that supposedly the ghost said, leave, you don't belong here, but if you leave, I'm gonna come after you. That doesn't make any fucking sense, like, at all. So, but the fact that she moves, then again, that could be a thing of, hey, I moved out because I was tired of that, but it keeps happening. So again, it's a thing of like balances, because why would she move out if it was fake? Or maybe she just wanted to move out. There's like a whole bunch of different options that could be. I don't mean to knock any of their experiences if they're real or anything. Just looking at, like, take it with a grain of salt, if you will, kind of like that. As for the second clip with the church where they saw the thing there, it was very short. It was just like something supposedly appearing in that gap in the wall. I honestly don't know what to think of that one. It could have been anything from effects, but the girl said she did no effects, to like a light thing, like reflection of the camera, to maybe a ghost being behind the wall. We may never know about that one, but that one was really short and I don't think I have enough details. It was also filmed on a very like low quality camera, so I feel like because of that, anything that, if it was a light reflection or something, it could have easily been mistaken. I didn't see a face in that. I honestly didn't think that was a face there. It could have been anything. I'm always going to be skeptical about these things. I suppose it's one of those things where it's more of a placebo thing of me wanting them to be fake, because it makes me feel better and it makes me sleep at night. Maybe it's one of those things, but I'm always gonna take them with that little bit of skeptical attitude of thinking this might be fake. Again, unless I have no way of explaining it, or I see nothing, again, like, not making sense to me. Which, it also might still be me being stupid. So, to each its own, I guess. But again, I intend to make this into a series. I hope you guys enjoy them as much as I do. I really enjoy watching these videos. Maybe some of you would be annoyed at me being so skeptical, but you know, we can't all agree on the same thing, right? So if you guys have recommendations of videos as well, please leave them in the comments and I will check them out in other videos. But for now, thank you guys for watching this video of me reacting to 5 scary ghost videos to scream along to. I didn't scream, so I guess I passed the test. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button to learn more, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!